Hi guys, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your daily horoscope for 5th August 2021, which is a Thursday. But before we begin, I would like to let you know that I also do weekly horoscopes and monthly sun rising sign horoscopes that you can watch on my channel. And I also request you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon before we get started. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening today. And the first important thing happens at about 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, which makes it about 4 a.m. India time next morning. And that is the moon in Cancer is going to square Chiron retrograde, right? And this can be a moment where emotionally we may receive some sort of healing connected to the recent past. However, that healing might be bittersweet. Why? Because the aspect is a square which represents friction, which represents change, and which can feel stressful. And the moon is our emotions, and Chiron is our wound. It's also how we heal. So this can be an emotional healing of sorts. However, it might feel bittersweet, it might feel stressful, and it has its roots connected to the recent past because Chiron here is retrograde. And the moon has been in Cancer since yesterday, and since yesterday, the energy has been more about nourishing ourselves, taking care of ourselves, and going within. Okay, so that's the energy as well. And soon after this, at about 6 p.m. Pacific time, which makes it about 6 a.m. India time next morning, is the moon here at 14 degrees of Cancer is going to sextile Uranus 60-degree angle. Now, this is a positive aspect, right? Now, this is a sudden, unexpected change to our emotions, but it is positive because they're in a sextile, a positive aspect. And Uranus is also the planet of our authentic selves, our unique selves. So at this point, as we have a sudden, unexpected change to our emotions, it can be that that change propels us to one more step towards embracing our unique, authentic self. So this is a positive moment here. And it could very well be that at about 3:30 p.m. when the moon squares Chiron and we have that bittersweet healing that might feel stressful, because of that, we've gone through that and now that change comes about. You know, the healings happen which felt stressful, but there's a sudden aha moment of, okay, I feel different now. So it could be something like that. And soon after this, the moon is going to move on and make another positive aspect. So let's see that happen. And this happens later in the evening. So actually, it happens 6th August at 2 a.m. So 2 a.m. Pacific time, and that makes it 2 p.m. 6th August India time. But I'm going to speak about this because you'll probably wake up with it or you'll probably be going off to sleep with it. So I'll just speak about this very briefly. And it's that the moon here is going to sextile Venus, 60-degree angle. Now, this could be that we feel very positive about Venus things. Our emotions, we feel happy and positive about Venus things. So it could be that emotionally we are feeling good about our relationships, love life, romance, self-worth, values, skills, finances, all Venus things. So this is another positive alignment the moon is going to make. And to be honest with you, that's pretty much it for today. And the last aspect, the moon sextiling Venus, is technically on August 6th. So today is a very light, it's a much lighter day than we've been having. Especially the weekend was intense, Monday was intense, and since yesterday the intensity has been a little less, I would say. So today is another day where we have one stressful aspect at about 3:30 p.m., the moon square Chiron, and then we have two positive aspects, the moon sextiling Uranus and the moon sextiling Venus. And I also want to mention that although today is a lighter day, tomorrow is an intense day. And that's because the sun here is getting ready to square Uranus. Now, this is a lot of energy, and we'll talk about this. This will happen tomorrow. And we're also building up to a very, very intense new moon on 8th of August, the new moon in Leo, which is in opposition to Saturn and in a square to Uranus. So we will talk all about those things, and this happens more next week, but you can see it building. Venus here at 18 degrees is getting ready to oppose Neptune. So this will happen after the new moon, but we'll talk about that as well. So today is a lighter day, and that's a great thing, I think. So that's all I'll say, and I'll say one or two more things before I close out the reading. And these are the underlying energies we deal with. And the first one is the Saturn-Uranus square of 2021, right? These planets have been squaring all of 2021 and will continue to do so even in 2022, but it's more intense this year. And we are seeing this energy after 21 years, so a long time. And this energy is asking us to embrace the new, embrace our unique self, and get rid of the old that doesn't serve us. And right now, the intensity of this energy is a little less than it was in the month of June. In June, this energy was at its peak, but by the end of the year, by December, this energy will intensify, but we are feeling it right now. So 2021 is all about that, embracing the new, embracing the change, embracing our authentic self. And the second thing I will mention is that in 2021, we are building a foundation. We're building a foundation for a cycle that started in December of 2020 with the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. And this cycle will be with us till 2040, so 20 years, and we'll build for the next 2 years. And another thing we're building started in Jan of 2020 with the Pluto-Saturn conjunction. They conjuncted after 38 years and ended a cycle in Jan of 2020 that started in 1982. And this new cycle that started in Jan of 2020 will be with us till 2053. And we are understanding that cycle, building it, setting the base for it as well. So that's what we are doing in 2021. And now I will pick a card for today. I'll pick a lesson card today, and then most likely I will read it from the guidebook. It says fear. It says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So let me read this out, and then we'll close out the reading. It's a short paragraph, so it'll just take me a moment to do this. And let's read it out. Okay. It says, the outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made up of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. So I think that's the lesson for today, that we have to overcome fear. And I read this out of this guidebook. And I will see you all for my daily horoscope tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. Bye.